Hello everyone. Today we will learn Class 7 Science Chapter 10 Electric Current and its Effect. So it is very important to know the symbol of some electric components. For example, here you can see electric cell. We represent electric cell by drawing like this. So thin line represents positive and thick line represents here negative. This is what an electric cell looks like in a symbol. Next is electric bulb. We usually draw electric bulb like this W and circle it around. Next is switch in on position. Here it is touched, and in switch off position it is open. So when it is said it is a closed circuit, meaning it is in switch on position. When it says it's open circuit, meaning it is in switch off position. Next, battery. What is battery? Battery is the combination of more than two cells. How it combines: the positive terminal of the battery is connected to the negative terminal of the another cell. This is how batteries or electric cells are combined together to make battery. Now we represent wire symbol just drawing a single line. Next, which is very important, is to know the properties of electric current. So there are mainly two properties of electric current. First one is it radiates heat. When electric current passes through a wire, it radiates heat, so it is an effect of electric current. With the property of the electric current, we use many appliances, for example, heater, stove. So here important point is to remember is what is element. So element is nothing but when the wire is coiled together, it is known as element. Okay, property of electric current, which is heating effect, is also used to make bulb. Not any kind of bulb, it is incandescent light, which is usually used during the old days. But when we use this kind of bulb, what happen is we need the light, but it also radiates some heat. So more electricity is consumed here, but we don't need the heating, we only need the light. That's why some tube lights are used, LED are used. So fluorescent tube light and CFLs, these bulbs are good. They does not consume as much energy as incandescent light, but there's a problem with these fluorescent tubes, and it is that it contains mercury vapor, and mercury is bad for our environment, which is toxic in nature. That's why we need to dispose the fluorescent tube carefully. And the best light to use in our daily life is the LED bulbs. So LED bulbs doesn't consume much energy, it is electricity efficient and also good for our environment. We also use the heating effect of electric current in making fuse. So what is fuse? We all have seen, some students have seen this. So this is fuse. What is happening here? There is a wire is present. So this wire, okay, this wire is present here. When electric current passes through it, we know wires get heat, and sometimes it also broke when more than electric current is given than its capacity. So we use some special kind of wire here, so that when the overflowing of current happen, then it prevents it, and it also protects the home appliances. Here also you can see these are fuses which are used in the electrical appliances, and this is used in the building or in our home. And next effect of electric current is magnetic effect. So what is the magnetic effect? So mainly two kinds of properties are there in electric current. First one, it radiates heat, heating effect of electric current. Next, it also make the wire magnet. Yes, it also works like a magnet when electric current passes through. And this fact is first discovered by Hans Christian Ørsted. So we can also make our electromagnet. What is electromagnet? Electromagnet is nothing but when the current is passes through the wire, it works like a magnet. This is called electromagnet. We know that when the electric current passes through a wire, it behaves like a magnet, but the magnetic energy is very less. To increase the magnetic property of the wire, what we do, we coil it around the iron, and iron absorb the magnetic property and acts like a giant magnet. Electromagnet is also used in the electric belt. Okay, as you can see, this is an electric belt. So here current is passes through. Here as you can see, this iron rod, right, and wires are coiled around here. If it switch on, that means it is work as a magnet, and this stick or this rod is attracted will be attracted to this iron rod when it is switched on, because we know it will act like a magnet when it turns off. So after attracting, yes, after switching on, it will attract and it will touch here. After touching it, it will ring, the bell will ring. So what happened after ringing? This switch, as you can see here, this pin, it will open here, the circuit will be open here, that means it will not touch. If it is open, then current will not pass. After that, it will not behave like a magnet. Then when we switch on again, it will again current will be passed through. After current passing through, it will again works like a magnet, and then this will again touch here to ring the bell. So what we have learned in the chapter is we use symbols. Yes, we use symbols to represent the electrical components, because we cannot draw battery, bulb in every diagram. And also we have learned the heating effect of electric current, and we use this property to make heater, stream, bulb, and also make fuse. And next property of current is, of course, magnetic effect. When current is passes through a wire, the wire acts like a magnet. So here it is what happening, and we can use this magnetic property of wire to make electromagnet, and it is also used in the electric bell. Thank you everyone. If you like this video, then please share with your friends and like. Thank you.